Hi there, this is Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with another match number 2, I believe, on Playing on a Budget. This is definitely a keepable hand. We got a first turn Gravecrawler into a U2, into a second turn either Vampire, High Priest, or anything else we draw. So no, we'd not like to mulligan this. We are on the draw, I believe. So this would be a crazy good... Wow, are we going to play... Okay, so this is first turn Experiment 1. We might be playing against Jund Aggro, or we might be playing against Fight Club again. That's what we just played last game. I think I actually might just Tragic Slip off that Experiment 1, rather than let it get very big. We have an aggressive start. Let's go for it. Let's race him. Alright, so I'll put a Gravecrawler out. And... yeah, so, okay, so it's going to be Jund Aggro. So it's going to be a little bit different than last game. And yeah, it's going to evolve as Experiment 1. We got to keep that Sage from evolving. So I'm thinking the Bloodthrone Vampire is the right play next turn, as we can sack our Gravecrawler to it if we need to. And there's a Rapid Hybridization. We can actually kill our own Gravecrawler. I don't know the zombie to really... yeah, let's see. I think the right move here, and this might be an iffy move. Oh, I hate to do this. Really hate to do this, but I don't want this Gyre Sage to actually ramp into anything. Like, next turn... well, I don't think there is much that actually could. I mean, a Burning Emissary and then like a Dreg Mangler. I don't want that to happen, so I think the right play here is to... Rapid Hybridization my Gravecrawler, and let's hope for a zombie to come up so I can get this back. I'm going to Rapid Hybridization my Gravecrawler and Tragic Slip. I can do it on his turn. I can actually, yeah, I can definitely do it on his turn. So in response to him casting anything, that's what we'll do. And that way we can probably kill an Experiment 1 as well. So I'm worried about a Burning Emissary. So what the scenario was a Burning Emissary adds 2 mana, and then he'd be able to tap the Gyre Sage. This will actually evolve the Gyre Sage, but it won't evolve the Experiment 1. So, and okay, cool. This is what we're going to do. We're going to end up killing a lot of stuff here. Yeah, do I want to end it? No, okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so he's going to attack in with everything here. No, only attacking in... what in the world? Only attacking in with the Experiment 1? Alright, well, we're going to do this anyway. So in Rapid Hybridization, our own Gravecrawler. And block it. Kill off his Experiment 1, and I will Tragic Slip away that Sage. And now we're down to, that was 2 cards for 2 cards, well, 3 cards for 2 cards. Well, I get a Frog Lizard to replace my Gravecrawler, so good trade there. A lot of fun with this Rapid Hybridization. And let's see, we're going to get a Butcher Ghoul. I think that is the right play. I'm going to attack in with my Frog Lizard first off. And I'm actually, I think the right play is going to be the High Priest here. That way, if he doesn't have an answer for the High Priest, once Morbid is triggered, we can start having some fun. Next turn is probably Butcher Ghoul Gravecrawler. Corpse Jack Menace. Alright, that is a menace for sure. It's going to be very hard for me to deal with that. It's going to be the Skirsdag High Priest I think is going to win me this game. And more the Skirsdag keeps seeming like an MVP. I wonder if this is going to be this is a cool deck that's actually going around right now. This is going to be the Blood Witch deck. The Blood Witch, what is her name? She's the Rakdos Gate Runner, I think what they call it, the champion. And everything in his deck is going to have +1/+1 counters, and they're going to get some massive... They get haste. I think they just get haste from Blood Witch. That's what it does. So anyway, let's get back to the game here. It's definitely be, like I said, this High Priest that's going to get us there. There's a Diregraf Ghoul. I want to play probably the Butcher Ghoul and get back the Gravecrawler. And let's see. let's see if he wants to make this trade. Let's see what caliber of a player he is here. Because I will definitely trade a 3/3 lizard for a 5/5 demon if that's what he wants to do. And no, he does not want to do that. So smart on his part. But I'm still going to be able to get a demon here if he doesn't have an answer for the Skirsdag High Priest. And now he's going to be careful with what he attacks in with or not. I mean, he does want this Strangerroot Geist up to a biggie, but there's no way I'm going to block it. No way I'm going to let this guy become a 4/3. Falconwrath Aristocrat. Alright, so he's going to sack it anyway. Why didn't you sack it, dude? I don't know why he didn't sack his Strangerroot Geist. Oh, yeah, because then I'd have Morbid active. And he doesn't block with anything. Well, you're going to have to block here. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to be able to put out a Bloodthrone Vampire and still activate my dude. And Spell Rupture is actually awesome. I've got a 3/2. So maybe I don't want to play anything here. If I attack him with my Gravecrawler, he just blocks with the Corpsejack or the Strangerroot or the Falconwrath. I mean, I think I can get in here for 2 anyway. Yeah, I think I'd attack with my Frog Lizard and my Gravecrawler to at least get 2 damage no matter what. And then I'll have the Butcher Ghoul and what I'm casting here, either the Diregraf. No, I can't do the Diregraf because it comes into play tap, but I got the Bloodthrone Vampire. So I think I'm going to get in here for 5. If he blocks, he's going to block both of them. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I will lose a Frog Lizard and a Gravecrawler, but I can just recast the Gravecrawler here and actually keep up the Spell Rupture. Put out my 5/5, and we're going to actually keep up the Spell Rupture to counter anything he puts out. No human for him to sacrifice to give this dude more +1/+1 counters. I guess it's the Experiment 1 that he's planning on sacking to the Falcon or the Aristocrat. This is a cool, and it's Varls too. This is a really cool deck. You got to give it to him. And why didn't I counter that? Am I that bad of a player? Anyway, because he's going to make his Aristocrat huge now, right? He's going to, yeah, put that on that. Alright, stupid of me, 6/3. Now I can actually, he can't attack in. Not going to attack in. Yeah, that's smart of him. 5/5 Demon. Wow, that's what I get to commentate and trying to play at the same time. I needed that countered. Bad, Kevin. Anyway, you can yell at me in the comments. We'll throw this Dimir Guildgate out. Let's see, he will sacrifice. What would he sacrifice to regenerate it? I mean, he's got to block here. And I still think it's worth it to attack in with the demon. So we'll get in here with Mr. Demon. He's going to block the Falconwrath Aristocrat. And he's going to sack probably a Strangerroot Geist. Yep, that's exactly what I thought was gonna go down. And then we are going to put out probably just this. Yeah, we're definitely going to activate this dude to put out a 5/5. And I believe what we're going to do is we're just going to Diregraf Ghoul here. And hope that, I mean, I can counter whatever. I mean, he's most likely going to scavenge the, okay, Vexing Devil. Vexing Devil's fine. Yeah, kind of a cool deck. I really like this deck. I'll have to ask him for his list, see if he can send me the list and actually play this, because it's a really cool deck. And this Jun Varls, cool interaction here. Okay, no, I would not like to take 4 damage because I can block your Vexing Devil all day. And anything else he puts out here, I can counter it. Again, he can't attack into that Falconwrath Aristocrat. I don't care about countering a Young Wolf. Yeah, alright. So still it's kind of a stalemate here. I'm going to make him sack a creature each turn. His Falconwrath is going to get big, so I do have to worry about that. I doubt he attacks in with this Falconwrath. If he's going to scavenge his Sage onto his Falconwrath. No, he scavenges his Sage onto Varls. Alright, that's actually a good move. Now he's going to attack in with Varls. Alright, yep, we are definitely going to actually take 6 here. And go down to a 10. But eventually, I hope this High Priest gets us there. Especially this Bloodthrone Vampire that's going to put him in a very awkward position. We're just going to chuck out Mr. Bloodthrone. And now we can guarantee an extra demon per turn. And I hope I'm just going to overwhelm him. So I've got the Spell Rupture up to counter anything. Make him pay 5. And I mean, this game should be over if I wasn't such a noob and didn't counter that Varls. So, let's see here. You can scavenge the Sage onto something else, but I can block. I can block with everything. I can just end up sacking this. Yeah, you are definitely getting Spell Ruptured because you're annoying. So unless he pays 5, yeah, and he's got no other cards in hand. I definitely don't want a Trampler out here. That's the one thing that can get him through this lock. And yeah, it's gonna be the Skirsdag High Priest. It's gonna be the MVP. I can't see no trample on this dude. I mean, he can sacrifice to regenerate him to put that Vexing Devil in. He's gonna scavenge onto the Vexing Devil. That's an odd place for it. And what is he gonna do? Nothing. He's gonna do nothing. So we will yummy this Gravecrawler. And get another demon. Alrighty. Unfortunately, we don't have a Spell Rupture up now for any crazy shenanigans. But I will assign him blood myself, because I can do 5 damage to him and can't quite kill him off. So I want to like find a Blood Artist here, or a Captain. And I do find the Blood Artist. So we'll definitely play the Blood Artist. And now it might actually make it worth it to attack in with the demons. I mean, he's going to want to try to overwhelm me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's just... That Blood Artist is just good game. So Gravecrawler is going to come out. And I do believe we attack in with the demons. Yeah, okay, so he just scoops. He knows he's dead. Alright, turn 8 we win. Let's go on to the sideboard here. I might... A Crypt Keeper, probably not worth it. And neither is Killing Wave. Neither is Negate. I think Rapid Hybridization is great. Tragic Slip's amazing in this. Victim probably doesn't have enough targets. Duress isn't good. So I like this. I don't like the Spell Rupture or the Duskmantle Seer in this matchup. I think the Duskmantle Seer helps him as much as it helps me. But the rest of the cards are definitely good. Far and away is awesome, because if he does end up scavenging a ton of stuff, I can just return all the counters on whatever he decides to. Like that last game, that Falcon of the Aristocrat. Say I didn't have any flyers, and he went all out with the Corpse Jack Menace on the Falcon of the Aristocrat by scavenging a bunch of stuff, and he may be even sacking some other stuff to try to go for the kill. I'll just bounce with Far and then make him sack something with Away. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's go on to game number 2, and we are on the draw again, most likely, as he will choose to play first. This is a risky hand. I do not believe I can keep it. I believe I'm going to have to mulligan this. If these were a black card, I might keep it. I'm on the draw, though, and I do have plays. Yes, I'm going to mulligan this. And this is actually a lot better, even though I still only have 1 land. But he has to go down to 5. So I don't want to go down to 5 as well. I have action. I have a Lotleth Troll slash Falconwrath Aristocrat killer in the form of Tragic Slip, other than he can actually... No, I guess not a good Lotleth Troll. So yeah, we play 2 life, for Gravecrawler is definitely the better card to put out, as if he does have any sort of removal, he kills a Gravecrawler, not the Diregraf Ghoul. And whoa, a Slumbering Dragon! What is this nonsense? Oh, he tries to... This is a cool deck. I am definitely going to have to get this list because, yeah, he's trying to... Yeah, he's trying to put as many counters on this so he can actually attack with it, but it's just going to get Rapid Hybridization away. Not a threat. I'm definitely going to attack him with my Gravecrawler. And that is, of course, the best card in the world. Do I sign in blood here for try to get that 3rd land drop? No, I don't. What I'm going to do is probably just attack here if he blocks with the Young Wolf. I get 2 damage in here. Get the Diregraf Ghoul, and I can always Rapid Hybridization off my Gravecrawler again. So this actually turned into a very good hand. And yeah, gotta hand it to this. Jay Reddy, you have an awesome deck. I will be asking for it, especially now with that Varls. Wow, it can probably get off some cool kills with the Slumbering Dragon. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to Rapid Hybridization off my Gravecrawler. And I am going to block that sucker. And he does get a 2/2 back, but at least he gets rid of his Undying. Alright, so no land here. I could go Gravecrawler or Gravecrawler, but I think what I'm going to do is sign in blood myself to try to hit that land drop. Oh, and no land. Okay. So I do not believe that it is in my best interest to attack here. It's got to have how many counters? 5 or more counters. Sacrificing the creature, regenerate. 5. I don't have a Tragic Slip up. I still think I attack with both. Or do I have to leave it back a blocker for some sort of shenanigans? Dun dun dun. Decisions. I think I have to leave these guys back. 1 card in hand left. He has no cards in his graveyard, but the thing about this is he could sack stuff and then scavenge it on, but it doesn't have any good targets to sack. And I think the key to this is just to get rid of the Slumbering Dragon. That's a cool little... Slumbering Dragon is great to scavenge, too. Like I said, just a really cool deck. I should shut up. I'm just going on and on about how cool his deck is. I think I'm going to go the Parasite route here and just try to extort him to death. We could get the Blood Artist out, but I think... Yeah, I'm going to go Blood Artist. And yes, I don't get an extort trigger, but that's fine. And I can actually remove counters here. So, no extort. And I'm not gonna attack in. I think the longer this game goes, the more it's in my advantage, especially with this Diregraf Captain, and then especially if we get a sack outlet, like a consistent sack outlet, as we can just go crazy. He'll probably attack into the Strangled Geist. Nope, he doesn't attack into the Strangled Geist. And there's another Diregraf Ghoul. Let's see here. I might just start going the extort route, or again just throw out this Captain, and then I can start swinging him with Death Touch. I have to keep up a Tragic Slip, I would think. And let's see here. Do I attack in with Senior Frog? I'm going to attack in with the Frog. And I'm hoping this baits out. I hope he blocks. See, he can sack. Put it on. We'll give him 5 counters if he... Okay, so... Yeah, Blood Artist is going to do some work here. Definitely going to do some work. And, yep, so now he's going to block with the Strangled Geist to kill off block with the Young Wolf. I don't, and block with it. Okay, Varls is definitely good. He has a Varls in hand. That's about as duh gets. That he's got a Varls in hand if he's going to double block here. But I can actually, yeah. So we're going to kill off the Young Wolf. Not the Varls. Because, yeah, it's definitely Varls in hand, if he's gonna make that trade. Varls is the one card in his hand. Alright, so... And you know what? I could actually Tragic Slip the Varls right now. But I want to get rid of that Slumbering. So we will lose. And we want to kind of lose our Frog Lizard anyway. So 2 more life. Sorry if I'm not making sense. I'm trying to think while doing this. Can't think and talk. Yeah, so Tragic Slip the Slumbering Dragon right now. And I'm not going to extort. Yeah, that's fine. You still lose a life, buddy. That doesn't do anything. And doesn't matter how I do this. We're actually going to cast my Gravecrawler back from the graveyard. And extort. So he's down to 11. So we're not even going to have to attack in with anything by the time we extort him to death with these Gravecrawlers. I mean, the Diregraf Captain, when it comes out too, Varls, I guarantee a Varls is in hand. He's going to Slumbering onto the Varls. Yeah, buddy, I'm just going to block. And onto the Stringroot Geist. And let's see what he's going to do. He's going to attack with nothing. All right. I'm cool with that. There's a Guildgate. I do want to draw into the more lands the merrier at this point for the extort. And I think I want to get as much value as possible. The best play here is a Diregraf Captain. And now my dudes have Death Touch. So I'll just attack with the Gravecrawler here. As it will probably get in 3. Does he? Okay, yeah, he's got the other Varls in hand. All right, so he's going to lose 1 life. I'm going to gain 1 life. And... yeah. So did my dude have Death Touch? Oh, did he regen... What the? Sacrifice another creature regenerate. Each creature has... Did I miss something here? Someone explain this to me. Why didn't my dude get Death Touch there? Oh, he just has Death Touch, duh. Why is it thinking this Diregraf Captain gives other zombies Death Touch? I'm a bad player sometimes. Alright, well, got a damage out still. Dude can't block anyway, so might as well get him in my graveyard. Got 2 damage out, actually, between the Blood Artist and the Captain. Uh-oh, there is a problem with the Lotleth Troll. But there's Varl still in his hand. So we're good. And he's going to attack in with Varls. You really want to do that, buddy? You don't want to do that, do you? Because I'm not going to block. I'll just take 9. Yeah, you're in a bad position now. Alright. So, he can scavenge onto the Lotleth Troll. But, yeah, he's in horrible position. So, yeah, I knew Varls was in there. And what you going to do? Varls onto your Lotleth Troll? Because I think I might be facing down lethal here anyway. So, a 5-4 Lotleth Troll... 3 for 5, 6. Yeah, not quite gonna kill him. Depending on there's a far and away. So far, an extort puts him down to an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Aw, can't quite do what I want it to do. Yeah, we'd rather just return some stuff to his hand. Next turn. I mean, away makes him sack a dude. He'll have to sack his Stringroot Geist. Taking damage going to 8. Attack, attack, attack. He blocks there. Goes down to 7, 6. 5, 4, 3. And then 2 with the extort. So I think I will just do that. I'll keep the mana up for... I'm going to attack in with the Captain. Sounds like a plan. Because I can get 2 damage in there with the Captain. He's not going to block. Can't regenerate his dude. He might... Whoa, he surprises me, but he loses his Lot Literal. And you know what? That is definitely a trade I am willing to make. So still 2 damage. And yeah, we will play the Gravecrawler out of our graveyard and extort. I guess maybe I should have kept the option up for away, but this is fine with me. And we've got the Far to throw back whatever to his hand. And this is going to be game. There's not anything he can do here. So sorry for my rambling. I notice I've rambled a lot. Scavenges the Lotlet Troll. And you know what, buddy? I could care less about my Diregraf Ghoul here. That's 2 damage. Nah, we'll just far that back. That's fine. And now he'll recast it, I'm sure. No, he doesn't recast it. I think he just passed the turn. So careful with your F6s here. Yep, so he scoops. Very cool. I'm going to ask him to send me the deck list. But anyway, this is 2-0 on this match as well. This is match number 2 with Playing on a Budget. Kevin from Gathering Magic. Thanks for watching.